My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Yup.
My lord.
Uh-huh.
My lord.
Yo.
My lord. My lord.
Stormtrooper.
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 My lord.
Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Ugh.
My lord.
Yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
Aw.
At some point, that's kind of how Hot Toys makes me feel /HONO with all these Stormtroopers. I have always loved the classic Stormtrooper design, as well as all of its different iterations. I was a trooper collector in 3 3/4 scale growing up and on into my high school years, but I've since moved on from that. There's a select few troopers that I really like and appreciate because they stand out as unique amongst all the other ones. And this isn't one of them. I really do not like the shape of this trooper. I understand it is within the bounds of the animation style designed for the show Rebels, which I really love that show. I didn't think that it's one of the shows that I would appreciate or like, but I got around to it years after it had been finished. I watched all 4 seasons all the way through, twice, with my wife, who also loved it. So, it's no knock against the show, the writing, or the other characters, but I really am not a fan of this. I don't know, it almost feels like slightly doughy design for a Stormtrooper. And don't take this personally if you are a fan of this. If you're going to pick up 2 or 5 or 10 of these, please do. I'm just not a big fan. But what I do think this is interesting and pointing to is everything else that could come as a result of this. If this sells well, we're definitely getting that Vader that they teased. I actually might consider the Vader, depending on how it turns out. I do like that design in Rebels because it does lean into the original Ralph McQuarrie concept art style quite a bit, especially in the face mask near the lower portions where the breathing apparatus is. I also would be interested in a cartoon version of Hera. Although I do like the version we got from Obi-Wan, I don't have much of an attachment to that show or the way her face looks as a real human face. I would much prefer the Hera in the show. She was probably my favorite character. And I know this also points to a Rebels version of Ahsoka, and I know this version of Ahsoka is much loved by many, but for my part, I've always hated this Ahsoka design. I do not like the way her nose looks. I do not like the way her face in general looks. I do not like her armor plates. I do not like her Leku. I'm just not a fan of it. The standard Stormtrooper comes in at $165 and is shipping 3rd quarter this year, 1st quarter next year. And they also have that squad leader version of the Trooper for an additional $10, shipping around the same time. What do you think about all the different designs in the Rebels characters? What do you think about the Rebels show? And are you going to pick up any of these Stormtroopers? Let me know in the comments below.